Hey everybody, Dr. Ryan Molly here. Welcome to another episode of Hey Sawbones, My Story, My Passion. Tonight's guest is a great Erie local legend, Coach Pete Flinn. Coached at Strong Vincent, coached at McDowell, won a state championship 1985 with Strong Vincent, went to the 1999 finals at Hershey with the McDowell Trojans, had some great teams. This was an absolutely ball to talk to Coach Flinn here. Great guy, great person, family man, passionate for life, passionate for coaching, athletics. It was really just fun reminiscing about the teams that he had, the athletes that he had, the style of basketball that he played, and his influences kind of throughout his life with, personal and professional. So stay tuned. You're not going to miss this
dream
episode. Always was to create kind of a center of excellence where all we did was orthopedics, and all we really did in the orthopedic world, or at least my team, was joint replacements, so hip and knee replacements. And the nice thing is when you can get an environment like that, you can get really focused. You can get a team that's super efficient. You can get a team that they're doing what they love. I enjoy that time because on my way to work, I do a ton of audiobooks. I do a ton of podcasts. I do a ton of just like, I pray every day on the way to surgery. It's just my time. And then on the way home, I get a little bit more of that, but I do a lot of business calls because no one's awake when I'm driving to work. It's like literally my time. Driving home, I call my patients for the next day. I can call and make any business calls that I need to make. And by that time, I'm also decompressed from the life of a surgeon so that when I get home, I'm able to be dad and husband.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
When I went to Ashland for 1 year, they asked you what's your major, and I said, well, either business or phys ed. And I took economics and accounting, and then anatomy, physiology, and I knew which one I liked better. Business
Wasn't for you.
No, I knew I wanted to. Even my high school coach, I told him that I thought I wanted to be a coach.
When I met you as a patient, I remember talking to you and I was talking to you about basketball and this and that. And you said something to me that was very, very profound. And I heard it again with some other great coaches. You were talking about just kind of like the rules of engagement. Like when you would start each season, you would sit down with the parents and you would say like, these are my rules, right? And I'm going to paraphrase you and then you tell us exactly how it is. But it was something along the lines of like, I'm not going to talk to you guys about playing time. I'm not going to talk to you guys about strategy. But you were kind of empathetic with like just your kids, right? Like I'll talk to you about your kids, but not the basketball stuff. Is that pretty accurate? Or
playing time, style of play, those are not negotiable.
Yeah.
And I'll talk to you about anything else you want to talk about, your son or the team. And I had very few people ask me about any of that, and very few that tried to talk to me about those other two.
Did you have to remind them if they did try to?
Yes.
And
it's, you're wasting your time.
Yeah.
Because it's not negotiable.
Yeah.
So, and we won a lot.
That makes it a lot easier, right?
Sure. Side to that, he was in Buffalo last weekend.
Was that for the wing contest?
He won all the major awards.
Did he really? Again? Didn't he win it last year too?
I don't know, because we get the Buffalo News in Chautauqua. And there he was on the Buffalo News. And he won all the major, the best flavor.
He's in Iceland.
Yeah.
He's got to be the only place there that serves chicken wings, right? What do you think of that style of play, the system, so to speak?
You have to be sold on it.
Yeah.
And you gotta go with all the misses and the turnovers.
Yeah, you're not playing for the best shot, right? I mean, you're getting quick shots, open shots, but
you're not
pressure.
You're not making 5 or 6 passes.
No, it's
like us. We used to have to go from one side of the floor to the other.
Yeah.
To get the defense moving. And I was a defensive coach, so it was hard for me to give up layups.
Sure.
Which you're going to give up playing like that.
True.
Tell me all about it, Doc.